I mean, it's kind of what I expected. Having a little taste of it in the NBA. Obviously, the level of athleticism is a little bit higher, but going out there and just playing my game was a big goal of mine. So, to be able to go out there and do that is a big positive, but still a lot of room for improvement.
What are some of those rooms for improvement?
I think just taking care of the ball a little bit. Like, I know it was 2 turnovers, but there were like 2 pretty bad turnovers that I can fix. So things like that. Continuing to be aggressive. The crazy thing is we got to go back and do it tomorrow. So just about consistency as well.
What was Kenny talking to you about, kind of what he wants you to work on down here, and obviously the coaching staff, they're probably just kind of in sync on what you guys want to kind of work on?
Yeah, continuing to work on those things that I'm going to do at the next level, which is play a little bit more off the ball, shoot the ball, not only just shoot it like with confidence at the same time. So only shot 3, but I was looking to shoot them at the same time. So I think those are going to be things that I continue to try and work on, and looking forward to continuing to improve.
Defensively, are there any focus areas that they like, spots or anything like that?
I mean, yeah. At the same time, I feel like that's kind of one of my strengths at the moment. So I feel like that's the thing that's going to get me to the next level, and I think the shooting and stuff is going to, the thing that makes me really succeed there. So obviously, playing hard in the defensive end is a big thing for me, and continuing to do that every night is the main challenge.
Do you expect to go tomahawk in the open floor in your first G-League game?
I mean, I felt pretty good before it. Obviously, the strength and conditioning guys give a lot of credit to. Make me feel pretty good about my bounce and the way I'm feeling at the moment. So credit to them.
I never got a chance to talk to you too. You played in a couple of NBA games now. Obviously, you had the foul trouble in the second one, but like just being on the floor at that time and kind of feeling the speed of the game and the size of everybody, like, what was that experience like just overall on your first taste, I guess?
Yeah, surreal. Grew up, obviously, I think people are starting to realise that I grew up a Cavs fan. So, just looking back on the game when I got a block, the commentators, you're saying the things that they do, and kind of watching that growing up to finally, do it, and then they say it for me at the same time is it was super surreal. But it's where I want to be for the rest of my career. So there's a lot of work that goes into it.
And what was your mindset in that Milwaukee game? I mean, you got in at the end, and I think there was like 4 minutes, but you came in, I think you had 4 points, 2 boards, I think you had a steal. Obviously making the most of those minutes, and it caught Kenny's attention.
That's it. That's all you got to do. And that was the feedback I got from, I spent a year with Matthew Developmental. It's about staying ready. Your number can be called at any point. There's obviously 82 games is crazy, so there's going to be injuries or whatever it is. You got to stay ready and make the most of those opportunities. So that's just what I'm trying to do at the moment.
You talked about setting goals and everything at Media Day. What was your goal for today specifically, knowing that you're going to get extended minutes?
I mean, start off for the win, I think, is the main point. But I think now it's about doing it again tomorrow. So coming into it was just about, I think winning is the biggest part. But playing confident and kind of getting my teammates involved at the same time. So did a decent job of that. But yeah, like I said, we've got to go back and do it tomorrow.
You were pushing off a transition a lot every time you got rebounds. Has that been a point of emphasis for you?
Yeah, I feel like everywhere I go, it's kind of something that the coaches want me to do. I feel like that's where I'm kind of at my best, is out in transition and stuff. So getting steals, getting rebounds, and pushing it is something I enjoy to do, and I think it really pays off.
Last week we talked about, and you said that athleticism is one of the biggest difference, and you felt you were middle of the road when you were talking about NBA. It didn't look like you were middle of the road out here in this game. How were you able to use your athleticism here?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't want to give it too much credit, but it's something that I'm working on, and I think it's gotten a lot better since I've got over here. I think a lot of people use the word of, deceptively athleticism is something that, I kind of surprise people about. But yeah, there's still so much, work I can do in the weight room and stuff to work on that and, continue to match it. But it's something that, I like to do and I used in the NBL. Still trying to use it here at the same time, but also, not so much.
How much of that is conditioning? That's the last one for me.
Yeah, a lot. I came back over, hadn't really played too much competitive basketball, so I wanted to work on that, and like I said, credit to the strength and conditioning team. got me working as soon as I got back. So that definitely helped. And then, playing in those NBA games, preseason games, is going to continue to get better. And it's something that, I need to have